Hello everyone, welcome back to another brand new Minecraft pixel art tutorial, and this time I'm going to be showing you how to make Starfire from Teen Titans. Now, it's definitely worth mentioning right off the bat that if you're going to try to be building this pixel art on the Minecraft PE edition, in other words, on your phone, on the iPod, on your iPad, any handheld device, you're going to reach a height limit because these pixel arts are extremely tall. So if you're going to be building it on the Minecraft PE edition, then you're going to have to build them on the ground, laying on the ground. As you saw, the thumbnail for this video was building upwards. You're going to have to build it laying on the ground. So instead of going up, you just build it laying on the ground. It's that simple. So let's get right into this. The blocks that you're going to be needing for this pixel art are the black wool, the gray wool, the blue stained clay, the purple wool, the light blue stained clay, light gray wool, snow, birchwood planks, oakwood planks, lime wool, green wool, red wool, and nether brick. Now, I do recommend placing these blocks on the ground. That way, when you go off to build a house or a pixel art, you can come back and you know exactly which blocks you're going to be needing, because this tutorial will be split up into a couple of parts, probably 2 or 3. So you could just lay them here and you'll know exactly which blocks you'll be needing for the next time. So let's fly over to the center block. Now for the center block, I recommend, if you're going to start any of my tutorials, already place a black wool where you want the very center of the pixel art to be. So this is the center block. Go ahead and place that. Now we're going to start on the right side of the center block. So starting on top of this grass block here, you're going to count all the way up, going to the right, going to count all the way up to the number 49. So 49, 49. So that's 1, 2, 3. Now I do recommend counting slowly, or if you're going to try to count fast, place blocks. That way you can recount as you're deleting the blocks. So starting from this grass block, you're going to count all the way up to the number 49, and once you reach the number 49, you're going to switch to the placement block, which is the bookshelf. I'll go into a little more explaining on that. So switch to the bookshelf and place a bookshelf, in other words, a placement block, on top of the grass block that was 49. So now that we've got that, we're going to fly over to the center block again. So let's fly over. Now again, this is kind of important at the beginning, because this helps you detect early on if you're doing the pixel art correctly or not, and it'll save you a lot of hours in case you do mess up and don't realize it. So going back to the center block, starting on the left side of it, so starting on top of this grass block, this is going to be 1. You're going to count up to the number 49, going all the way to the left. So this is 1, 2, 3, and you're going to count all the way up to the 49. And by the way, pause the video just to catch up. So I forgot to mention that going over there. So go and reach the number 49, and this time when you reach the number 49, you're going to break the grass block and put a placement block there in its place. So it looks like that. Let's go ahead and pause the video now to do that so you can catch up. Okay, so now that you've got the placement block above ground over there, that's 49 blocks away from the center block, and you've got the placement block that's in the ground, below ground, I should say, or in the ground, pretty much. You're going to switch over to the black wool. We're going to start outlining the pixel art. Now, the reason why I use a placement block is because it's a lot easier to detect on which blocks you're going to be getting rid of when you're going at a diagonal angle, or if you're going at an upwards angle. Instead of using the same block, this helps out the younger audience, just in case they get a little confused and they don't realize which blocks need to go away or which blocks need to stay. But I also do go a lot slower, so you can go ahead and keep up. So I use the placement block for a lot of reasons. Again, you guys have to keep in mind that I do also have a young audience, and I try to help them as much as I can. So starting on top of the left placement block that we placed in the ground, so starting from there, you're going to place 4 blocks going up. So 4 black wools. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it looks like this. And it's also worth noting that I do use terms in my tutorials, but I will always explain those terms along the way, so just be aware of that. So now that we got 4 blocks going up, that's, again, on top of the placement block that we put in the ground on the left. So starting from the top block now that we've placed 4, you're going to place 3 blocks going up on the right side. So that's 1, 2, 3. Now you're going to place 2 sets of 2s going up on the right side. That's 2 sets of 2s going up on the right. Now, what that means is essentially it's just a group. So the set is a group, and you're going to place 2 of them. So it's going to look like this. That's 1, 2, 1. That's 1 set. That's 1, 2, 2. And that's 2 sets. So that was 1, 2, and 1, 2. This is the first set, and this is the second set. And that's what's known as 2 sets of 2s. Now, the numbers always change, but the terms are the only thing you have to understand. It makes the pixel art go a lot faster. Now, if you're new, then yes, it will go a lot slower because you're still trying to learn the terms, but for the long-time subscribers, they know exactly what I mean. They understand the terms. So now you're going to place 2 blocks going diagonal up to the right. That's 1 and 2. And now 2 blocks going up on the right side. 1, 2. Now place 2 blocks going diagonal up to the right. 1 and 2. And now 2 blocks going across on the upper level to the right. 2 blocks across on the upper level to the right. That's 1 and 2. Now you're going to place 8 blocks going across on the upper level to the right. 8 blocks across to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's head back over here to the 2 blocks going across that we placed just before placing the 8 blocks going across. So starting from the left block of the 2 blocks across, so starting from that block, you're going to place 1 block going diagonal up to the left. That's 1. And now place 2 blocks going diagonal up to the right. 1, 2. Now place 6 blocks going across on the upper level to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let's go back to these blocks here, going to that block there, part of the 2 blocks going diagonal, but you can look at it now as 3 blocks going diagonal if we count this one here. So that's 1, 2, 3. And we're going to start from that block there. Now, starting from that block, you're going to place 2 blocks going up on the left side. That's 1, 2. Now, place 3 blocks going up on the right side. So, on the right, 3 blocks going up. 1, 2, 3. Now place 5 blocks going up on the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now remember, if it's going a little too fast for you, make sure to pause the button. It'll help you out so you don't make any mistakes. So now you're going to place 3 blocks going up on the right side. 1, 2, 3. And now place 2 sets of 6 going up on the right side. So I'll repeat that again. 2 sets of 6 going up on the right side. And if you still don't understand, I'll go slowly. Just pay attention to what I'm doing. So first, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the first set. Now we'll do another one because I said 2 sets of 6. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's the second. As you can see, a set essentially is a group, and whatever number comes after that is the amount of blocks that are going to be in that group. So I said 6 sets of 2s, so that was the first set contains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And since I said 2, it has to be another set. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is what a 2 sets of 6. All it really is, you have to understand just the terms, the meaning of the terms, and you'll get what the blocks that have to be placed here. So now you're going to place 12 blocks going up on the right side. 12 blocks. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's fly down, get rid of that, and fly back up. Now place 21 blocks going up on the right side. 21 blocks. Now I do recommend counting slowly so you know that you placed the correct amount, especially when we're going into the double-digit numbers. So 21 blocks going up on the right side. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That's 21 blocks going up. Let's fly down and get rid of that. And let's go back up. Now you're going to place 18 blocks going up on the right side. 18 blocks going up on the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's 18 blocks going up on the right. Let's get rid of that. And let's go back up. Now you're going to place 5 blocks going up on the right side. 5 blocks going up on the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now place 4 blocks going up on the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now place 2 sets of 3s going up on the right side. 2 sets of 3s. So that's 1, 2, 3. That's the first set. And 1, 2, 3. That's the second set. So that was 2 sets of 3s. So the first set had 3, and the second set had 3. So that's 2 sets of 3. So let's get rid of those. And now place 2 blocks going up on the right side. 1, 2. And now place 4 blocks going diagonal up to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 blocks. Let's get rid of those. Now place 2 blocks going across on the upper level to the right. That's 1, 2. And now 1 block going diagonal up to the right. That's 1. And now 2 blocks going across on the upper level to the right. 2 blocks across. 1, 2. And now place 1 block going diagonal up to the right. That's 1. And now place 2 sets of 2s going across on the upper level to the right. 2 sets of 2s going across upper level to the right. So it should look like this. That's 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 2. That's 2 sets of 2s going across on the upper level to the right. So let's get rid of those. Now you're going to place 4 sets of 3s going across on the upper level to the right. Now remember, the terms are the only thing you need to understand, and then after that, the numbers are always going to change, and you'll get that. So you're going to place 4 sets of 3s going across on the upper level to the right. So pay close attention if you still don't understand. So that's 1, 2, 3. That's 1. That's the first set. That's 1, 2, 3. That's 2 sets. That's 1, 2, 3. That's 3 sets. And 1, 2, 3. That's 4 sets. So that's 4 sets of 3s going across on the upper level to the right. So let's get rid of those. Now you're going to place 4 blocks going across on the upper level to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you're going to place 14 blocks going across on the upper level to the right. 14 blocks going across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 14 blocks going across. So let's fly over and get rid of that. And let's fly back. Now you're going to place 2 sets of 3s going across on the lower level. So we're going down. 2 sets of 3s going across on the lower level to the right. So that's 1, 2, 3. That's 1. 1, 2, 3. That's 2. So that's 2 sets of 3s. Oops. Now, for any of you that are curious, no, I will not be explaining every single thing like that, especially to the long-time subscribers. It's only that in the beginning part, the first part of every brand new tutorial, I will always be instructing and explaining all the terms. That way, if there's any new people, they'll understand and be able to follow. So it's only going to be in part 1 of every new tutorial. So it's not going to be in every single tutorial, like 2 or 3 or so on and so forth. So now you're going to place 5 sets of 2s going across on the lower level to the right. That's 5 sets of 2s going across lower level to the right. So it should look like this. That's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, and 1, 2, 5. That's 5 sets of 2s going across on the lower level to the right. So it should look like this. Go ahead and pause the video now if you need to, just to compare. Now you're going to place 1 block going diagonal down to the right. That's 1. And now place 3 blocks going across on the lower level to the right. 3 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3. So it should look like this. Now, going back over here to the left block of the 3 blocks going across, so starting from that block, you're going to place 3 blocks going across on the lower level to the left. That's 1, 2, and 3. Now place 2 sets of 2s going across on the lower level to the left. 2 sets of 2s. So that's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. And now place 1 block going diagonal down to the left. That's 1. Now, just to help you out, if you still are having a little trouble understanding the terms, the first number will always be the group number. In other words, the amount of times you're going to have them in a group. And the second number will always be the number that you're going to be placing in a group. So 2 sets, that means you're going to be repeating it twice. And you're going to be putting 2 groups. And whatever number comes after that is the number that's going to be in the group. So 2 sets, so that's 1 and 2 as a group of 2s. So in each group is going to be that number. So that's 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's what 2 sets of 2s. So the first number is the group number. The second number will always be the number that's inside that group. So now let's go back over here to the 3 blocks going across that came after the 1 block going diagonal. We're going to start from the right block. So starting from that block, you're going to place 3 blocks going across on the upper level to the right. That's 1, 2, 3. And now 2 blocks going across on the lower level to the right. That's 1, 2. Now place 3 blocks going diagonal down to the right. That's 1, 2, and 3. And now you're going to place 3 sets of 2s going down on the right side. 3 sets of 2s going down on the right. So that's 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 sets of 2s going down on the right. Let's get rid of those. So it should look like this. Now place 5 blocks going down on the right side. So 5 blocks going down on the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's fly up and get rid of that. And now here comes for the moment of truth. So what you're going to do next is fly directly underneath the 5 blocks going down on the right. So fly directly underneath it, look up, and fly straight up until you can't go any further. So you're here, right underneath the 5 blocks going down. So you're going to look down, and then you're going to drop without moving left or right, just free fall all the way down. And you should be landing on this placement block that you put at the beginning of this tutorial. And if you did, you're doing everything correctly so far. So we can go ahead and now get rid of this placement block. And we can fly back. So you're doing everything correctly so far. That's like a safety net, just so you don't have to waste your time if you've accidentally made a mistake early on. It helps you detect any mistakes. So if you've landed directly on that, you're doing everything correctly so far. So let's go back to the 5 blocks here from the bottom block. You're going to place 2 blocks going diagonal down to the left. That's 1 and 2. Oops. There we go. And now place 2 blocks going across on the lower level to the left. That's 1, 2. Now you're going to switch to the placement block, and with the placement block, you're going to put a placement block on the left side of these 2 blocks going across. So place one there. Switch over to the black wall. Now don't get rid of this placement block until I tell you to. So switch over to the black wall, starting on top of the placement block. With the black wall, you're going to place 3 blocks going diagonal up to the right. So that's 1, 2, and 3. So it looks like this. Now just get rid of these 2 placement blocks, so get rid of that and that. Now with the black wall starting on the left side of the placement block, you're going to place 2 blocks going across to the left. That's 1, 2. And now you can go ahead and get rid of this. So it should look like this. Let's go back to these 2 blocks going across, and starting from the left block, so starting from that block, you're going to be placing 4 blocks going across on the lower level to the left. 4 blocks across. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, starting from the left block of the 4 blocks going across, so starting from that block, you're going to count 2 blocks in to the right. So this being the first block that you count, so this is 1, and this is 2. Now we're going to start on top of this black wall. So starting on top of it, you're just going to place 1 black wall. So place 1 there, so it looks like this. Now place 2 blocks going up on the right side. 2 blocks going up on the right. That's 1, 2. And now place 4 blocks going up on the right side. 4 blocks going up on the right. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, starting from the bottom block of the 4 blocks going up, so starting from that block, you're going to count 2 blocks going up. So this is being the first one you count, so this is 1, and this is 2. Now, starting from that block on the left side of it, so starting from there, you're going to place 3 blocks going diagonal down to the left. So that's 1, 2, and 3. So it should look like this. Get rid of those. And now place 2 blocks going across on the lower level to the left. That's 1, 2. And now place 4 blocks going across on the lower level to the left. 4 blocks across. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And now you're going to switch to the placement block and put a placement block on top of the left block of the 4 blocks going across. So place one there. Now don't get rid of that until I tell you to. Switch over to the black wool. You're going to place 1 black wool on the right side of the placement block. So place 1 there. Now starting on the left side of the placement block, you're going to place 4 black wools going across to the left. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's go over to the placement block, and this time starting on top of the placement block, you're going to place 3 blocks going across to the right. That's 1, 2, 3. So now you can go ahead and get rid of that, fly back, and it should look like this. Now we're going to move back over here, going all the way back to the right, going back to these 4 black wools going across that had this 1 black wool on top of it, and before the 4 blocks, these 2 blocks were placed. So go back over here to these 4 blocks. I'll fly back a bit so you can see where we are. So going back to these 4 blocks, we're going to start underneath the right block of the 4. So starting from there, you're going to add 4 blocks going down. So add 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it looks like this. Now place 9 blocks going down on the right side. Place 9 blocks going down on the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 blocks going down. Let's get rid of that. And let's go back down. Now you're going to place 11 blocks going down on the right side. So place 11 blocks going down on the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11 blocks. So let's fly up and get rid of that. And now let's go back to the 9 blocks going down. So going back to the 9 blocks that's in between these 4 blocks and the 11 blocks that you just placed. So going back to the 9 blocks, starting from the bottom block of the 9 blocks going down, starting on the left side of it, so starting from there, you're going to place 4 blocks going up. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you're going to switch to the placement block, and starting on top of the 4 blocks, you're going to add 2 placement blocks going up. That's 1, 2. Switch back over to the black wool, and then place 1 black wool on top of the 2 placement blocks. So place 1 there, and it should look like this. So now let's get rid of these 2 placement blocks. And now let's fly back down to the 11 blocks going down on the right. So starting from the bottom block of the 11, you're going to place 7 blocks going down on the left side, switching sides. So 7 blocks going down on the left side. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 blocks. Now place 3 blocks going down on the left side. 1, 2, 3. And now place 3 sets of 2s going down on the left side. 3 sets of 2s going down on the left. That's 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 sets of 2s going down on the left. Get rid of those. And now place 2 blocks going diagonal down to the left. That's 1 and 2. Now you're going to place 7 blocks going down on the left side. Place 7 blocks going down the left. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 black wools going down the left. Let's get rid of that. And let's go back. Now you're going to place 8 blocks going down on the left side. Place 8 blocks going down the left. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now place 22 blocks going down on the left side. 22 blocks going down on the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. So that's 22 blocks going down on the left. Again, I do recommend counting slowly so you make sure you place the correct amount of blocks going down or up or whichever way whenever we go into the double-digit numbers. So now place 3 blocks going down on the right side. Switching sides. 3 blocks going down on the right. That's 1, 2, 3. And now 1 block going diagonal down to the left. That's 1. And now place 2 sets of 2s going up on the left side. 2 sets of 2s going up on the left. That's 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 2. So it should look exactly like this so far. Now you're going to place 4 blocks going up on the left side. 4 blocks going up on the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And now place 17 blocks going up on the left side. 17 blocks going up on the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's 17 blocks. Now place 7 blocks going up on the right side. So switching sides, 7 blocks going up on the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now place 3 blocks going up on the right side. That's 1, 2, 3. And now place 3 blocks going diagonal up to the right. That's 1, 2, and 3. Now let's go back over here to these 3 blocks going up. And we're going to start from the middle block of the 3 blocks. So just find the middle block, in other words, that block there. Starting on the left side of it, so starting from there, you're going to place 3 blocks going diagonal down to the left. That's 1, 2, and 3. And it should look like this. Let's get rid of those. And now place 2 blocks going across on the lower level to the left. 1, 2. Now 3 blocks going diagonal down to the left. 3 blocks diagonal. That's 1, 2, and 3. Now 2 blocks going across on the lower level to the left. That's 1, 2. And now 1 block going diagonal down to the left. That's 1. Now place 4 blocks going across on the lower level to the left. 4 blocks across. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you're going to place 4 blocks going across on the upper level to the left. 4 blocks across, upper level to the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And now you're going to place what is known as a linked blocks. So what you're going to do is place 3 linked blocks going across on the upper level to the left. Now, for links, we don't need the placement blocks. In other words, if it was just a regular 3 blocks across, it would be like this. 1, 2, 3. But the linked starts from the last block that you just placed, which is this block here, of the 4 blocks going across. And since I said upper level, we're starting on top of it, going across to the left. So a linked 3 blocks going across on the upper level to the left should look like this. So that's 1, 2, 3. That's a linked 3 blocks. It's not too complicated at all to understand. Okay, so now let's go back over here to the right. Going back to these 4 blocks going across, that came after this 1 block going diagonal. So going back to these 4 blocks here, starting underneath the right block, so starting from there, you're going to count 2 blocks in to the left, this being the first block that you count. So this is 1, and this is 2. Now we're going to start underneath this black wool. Now starting from that black wool, underneath it, you're going to add 17 blocks going down. 17. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's 17 blocks going down. Now you're going to place 4 blocks going down on the right side. 4 blocks going down the right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now place 1 block going diagonal down to the right. That's 1. Now we're going to fly all the way back up. So going all the way back up, going back to these 4 blocks going across that was linked to these 3 linked blocks. So going back to these 4 blocks going across, we're going to start underneath the left block. So starting from that block there, you're going to add 12 blocks going down. 12. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Whoops, getting ahead of myself. Sorry, 12. 12. Ugh. It's been a long day. So just 12. I accidentally added 2 more, so I got rid of those. So make sure you're counting 12 blocks going down. So that's 12. Okay. So now you're going to place 7 blocks going down on the right side. 7 blocks going down the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's fly up and get rid of that. And let's go back down. So again, that was my mistake. This is just 12. I accidentally just counted up to 14, but I did get rid of those 2 extra blocks. So this is 12. Alright, and this is 7, of course. So now you're going to place 3 blocks going diagonal down to the right. That's 1, 2, 3. And now place 2 blocks going across on the lower level to the right. 1, 2. Now place 2 blocks going diagonal down to the right. 1, 2. And now 2 blocks going across on the lower level to the right. 1, 2. Now place 2 blocks going diagonal down to the right. 1, 2. And now place 3 sets of twos going across on the lower level to the right. 3 sets of twos going across on the lower level to the right. That's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3. That's 3 sets of twos, and it should look exactly like this so far. So now let's go up here to the first set of the 3 sets of twos. So going to the first set of these two, so going to these two, starting from the left block, you're going to place 3 blocks going down on the left. So that's 1, 2, 3. So it looks like this. Now let's go back down here to these 2 blocks going across the third set of the 3 sets of 2. So going back to that block on the right block, you're going to place 1 block going diagonal down to the right. That's 1. And now 2 blocks going across on the lower level to the right. 2 blocks across. So that's 1, 2. And now place 3 blocks going down on the right side. 3 blocks going down on the right. 1, 2, 3. And now place 2 blocks going down on the right side. 2 blocks going down on the right. 1, 2. Now place 4 blocks going down on the right side. 4 blocks going down the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And now comes for the moment of truth. Place 3 blocks going down on the right side. So placing 3 blocks going down on the right. That's 1, 2, and 3. And it should reach the ground. And if it reaches the ground, you're doing everything correctly so far. So let's fly back so you can see that it should look exactly like this. So I'm going to pause here and continue my Starfire Minecraft pixel art tutorial in part 2, which should be released next week. And if you want a brand new pixel art, if you want to leave a request for a brand new pixel art that will be turned into a new pixel art tutorial for the future, then go and check out the Pawu video. That'll give you not only the comment section where you can go ahead and leave the request, because I do not take requests in pixel art tutorial parts, time lapses, or showcases. I only take pixel art requests from the comment section of the Pawu videos, and you can also check out the Facebook, the Twitter, and my Instagram, so you can also leave your request there. And you can definitely check out the Pawu, like I said, because it'll also give you the rundown of the pixel art tutorial parts that you'll be seeing for this week. So all of that being said, make sure to stay tuned in for more Minecraft videos.